All right, shalom, shalom.
Hey, shalom.
Hey, man, it's the brother Quan Wath, and I'm joined with the brother
Yawana.
Khan, man. Hey, Lord will, this will be an edifying lesson. Before we get started, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto this way. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakach Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, the great millstone, who work very well, very beautifully. Double salutations to the Akim out here pushing his gospel in truth and in sincerity to the best of their ability, given to them by Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect scattered abroad. Now, this is ultimately a walk and talk, man. We're over here, at this park, we usually come to with the brothers, man. And every time we're here, bro, it's empty.
Completely empty, yeah.
Completely empty, man. And today is, what these people call, Easter. And look, bro, all these people, man, they're filling the park, man. they're having, bounce houses and everything, bro. It's you know what I mean? It's like, and that really, the Lord, is making it more clear, right? Who is for him, right? And who's for the world, man.
Yep.
Because, as the scriptures say, man, in Sirach the 15th chapter, the 17th verse, man, before man is life and death, man,
Right.
and death is ultimately the ways of the world, And as it says in Matthew, the 7th chapter, man, many there be that find it, right? Talking about that broad and wide path.
That's the spirit, because I was just about to grab.
Yeah, that's the path that leads unto death, man. And you see all these people, man. They're in a dead state, man. They're on that path of death. Again, every time that we're out here, there ain't nobody out here, man.
Complete ghost town.
Hey, man, this is it kind of, it's irritating, but it's beautiful to see, man. It's beautiful to see because, again, it shows you, that separation between those that are truly for Yahweh Bashim El Shai and those that aren't, man.
Right.
I
got a piece of it.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
God, I don't want to pull this out. Right, because we're literally living in biblical times, man, as people say. As the prophets say, as the brothers say, man. Really, the brothers are only saying that. A lot of people still say, oh, no, we're not in biblical times anymore. Right, but we very much are, man.
That's right.
This is, man, I don't know what's going to grab first. I'm going to go here first. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
It says, it is better to go into the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting.
Right.
For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. It says, verse 4, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the heart of the wise, now with that Hebrew word heart, going into the Hebrew word la, meaning your mind. All right, so the mind of the wise is going to be in the house of mourning, but as you see, these people are in the house of mirth. Okay, mirth means joy. And that's all these people care about, man. You see, any other day of the week, where's everybody at? Everybody's inside, either dealing with something, but now on these wicked holidays, that's when everybody wants to come out.
Right.
And it said, the Lord said he despised your feast days, man.
That's right.
The Lord despises seeing this, all these people. See, people coming together and they think it's just one big happy event. No, the Lord's pissed off with this shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? This has nothing to do with his ways. You see, nowhere in the scripture is going to say to go and do an Easter egg hunt, man. But see, this is what these people are going to do. Right? Ultimately dedicating their time to false God worship, man, to idolatry.
Right.
And
we ultimately came to a park, man, because, for one, I don't even, I'm pretty sure I can speak for the brother, man. We're not sitting here thinking about fucking, fucking what they call Easter and this, that, and the third, man. We ain't worried about that shit, man. So when we got here, we're like, what the hell is going on?
Right.
You know what I mean? It took us a minute, to ultimately remember,
process.
process, what the hell's going on, man? You know what I mean? You can hear the background music. You can hear all that, man. Just shows you the mentality of these people, man. Hey, well, that goes into the time, right, of Noah, right? And that flood mentality, man. Matthew the 24th chapter, man. Look at this, man. Look at that, man. Go ahead.
This is Luke chapter 17. And
let's pass this real quick.
Yeah, come on. This is Luke chapter 17 and verse 28 in NLT.
Yep.
And it reads, it says, and the world will be as it was in the days of Lot.
Right. People
went about their daily business.
Right.
Eating and drinking.
Right.
Buying and selling, farming and building until the morning. Lot left Sodom, then fire and burning sulfur rained down from the heaven and destroyed them all. Yes, it will be business as usual.
Right, business as usual. This is all business as usual, man.
Cool.
This is what these do. You got this right here. You got dudes right there with the balloons celebrating birthdays. You know what I mean? Hey, people celebrating fucking Easter, hey, which is ultimately pagan worship, man.
Yep.
Right, because Easter goes back to the so-called goddess Ishtar, man.
Goddess of fertility.
Yep.
That's where the eggs come from. You know, that's why there's that whole Easter egg thing that comes from that same goddess of fertility.
Yep.
And you know what's crazy too? You know, we're in a very pinnacle time of prophecy being fulfilled, and heavy prophecy at that, man. These nations want to blow America off the face of the world. The U.S. dollar's collapsed. These nations aren't even dealing with the U.S. dollar no more. They're actually helping each other. So, you know, all these nations are funding each other so they don't have to be dependent on the U.S. dollar.
Right.
And that's a major event taking place right now. That spells the bringing in of a digital currency, which is going to further lead to more prophecy concerning Revelation 13 and 16, man.
Right, man.
And all these things about to happen. You think these people will spend their money on getting all this food that they're preparing and ultimately saving it up for the times to come, but they're ultimately having parties and shit, man.
Right, man. Because the scriptures talk about getting ready, right? Preparing for the times to come, right?
Yep.
But everybody else isn't worried about, you know, anything that's coming, man. Right? You had the bank PNC, right? And we mentioned this, you know, yesterday at camp, right? The bank PNC is ultimately facing a crisis as well, and they're the 16th largest credit card issuer in America, man.
Yep.
With 6.1 million people. So you can almost guarantee that, you know, at least a handful of these people that are here at this park, or maybe just a few, it doesn't matter, right? Maybe even all,
Yep.
you know, are dealing with this PNC Bank, right? Because also PNC Bank also owns BVB Bank. You know what I mean? So that's a major one too, you know?
Right.
So it's like all the banking crisis is happening right before your eyes, but nobody cares, right? 2nd Esdras 7 chapters, 16th verse. Matter of fact, can we grab that, Baba Kashaw? You know? Hey, man, we're gonna bring out the scriptures, man. You know what I mean? And at this point, man, it's pointless, right? It's pointless to sit here and try to convince these people because, hey, they're fully persuaded in their mind, right, that this is the way, right? Yep. They're fully persuaded in their mind, you know, that this, you know, is you know, the good way,
right, the way to live,
right? Which it's not, man.
And that's why we tell our people, man. Just as, you know, spirit of your power, Yahweh Shema outside on us to tell our people, man, to, you know, they know that this is a good way and walk ye in it.
That's right, man.
Right, but they said we will not walk therein.
Let's get that precept.
Come on, this is 2nd Esdras 7 and 16.
Yep.
It says, why hast thou not considered in thy mind this thing that is to come,
right, rather
than that which is present?
Right. Can we look up that word consider? Right, because nobody is considering, you know. That one and that one. You know, no one's considering, right, things that are going to come, things that are going to ultimately affect their life here in the near future, right? Very near future, man.
Yep.
You know.
Right. This is the new definition for that word consider. It says, think carefully about something, typically before making a decision.
Right. To think carefully about it. They ain't thinking about nothing, man. Other than, hey, you know, let's roll up our next blunt, or let's go get a beer. Let's go do this Easter egg hunt and this and that. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Those things are redundant.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are in vain, man. These things aren't gonna help you in the times to come.
Yep.
You know, and the brother quoted it earlier, man. Right? The Lord he despises your feast days, man. He ain't worried about what you out here doing, man. Let's go this way. Come on.
I know they got the bouncy house and shit. Like, what did the Lord say to do that, man?
Yeah.
Lord didn't say that. If the Lord didn't say to do it, then don't do it.
Exactly, man.
Because at the end of the day, half of these people probably don't even know where Easter really comes from, man.
Right.
It wasn't centered around, you know, Jesus Christ, man, which a lot of people think it is, but it really goes back to origins if you go back to the goddess Ishtar, man.
Yep.
All right, so, you know, you ultimately celebrating is like you know, pretty much offering them sacrifices up to that God, man. You know?
Yep. Hey, man, again, you know what I mean? The prophets, you know, have been sent out many times, bro, since the beginning of time, right? Telling you people to stop following after these ways, man. Right? What does it say in Jeremiah 10:2? Learn not the ways of the heathen, man. Ooh. You know what I mean? And you people are following after this fucking lifestyle, man.
Yep. You
know what I mean? That Greco-Roman type lifestyle that Esau has pushed into earth, man, and made you people to think that this is the right way.
And that's
right?
What they want too, man.
Exactly, man. But you got to be in the spirit of King David, man. He said, I hate every false way, man. Anything outside of these scriptures, anything outside of the Bible, man, you are to despise it, man. You know, you are to stay away from that. You know, because this shit ain't this is garbage, man. You know what I mean? This is the way of death, man.
That's why King David said, through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way.
That's right.
And this is a false way, man, that's been pushed to our people for so long that they now just do it and they don't even know why.
Right.
It's just embedded in them, man.
That's right.
And they can thank our oppressor for that too.
That's right, man. Yeah, because it's Esau that gave us these things, man. You know what I mean? Esau that, because again, when it comes to like major gatherings and family functions and stuff like that, when in the world, man, what's always there? Pork.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So again, Esau has ultimately given you these so-called holidays, right? Really holidays, right? They gave you all this way of thinking, this way of life, right? And you people think it's just so righteous when it's contrary to the scriptures, man.
Yep.
It's contrary to the Bible, right? And you got a lot of people, man. We came across one, last night, one that said that they liked or that they, they love the Bible, they love God, this and the third, but yet don't want to do what God says, man. And what does it say, man? In 2 Ezra, the 15th chapter, right? Woe to them that keep not my commandments, man.
Yep.
Right? So you want to say you love God, but yet you don't want to keep his commandments. Well, guess what? Death and destruction is going to happen unto you, man. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, man.
I appreciate it.
Come on, go ahead.
This is 1 John chapter 2 and verse 3. It says, he that saith I know him and keepeth not his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him.
That's right, man.
You can't say you know the Most High, you believe and love the Most High if you're not doing anything he's telling you to do. That's why the Lord said himself, why say you Lord, Lord, and do not the things that I say?
That's right.
You can't really say you believe in the Lord if your actions don't prove it.
That's right.
You say you believe in the Lord, but look, you come out here, you're celebrating Christmas, celebrating Thanksgiving, right? You're celebrating 4th of July, celebrating all these holidays, man.
Right.
You see, that's not of the commandments. You see, a commandment is a command. The Lord's commanding us to do it.
Right.
The Lord didn't command and inform us to do this, man. But our oppressor did. But look who people choose to follow, man. They're oppressor rather than the Lord.
Right.
But hey, that's just because they're destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. They don't know to serve the Lord because it's not taught, man. And the ones that are teaching it, they're despised.
That's right, man. And that's why the Lord Yahweh Bashem El Shai, ultimately sent out his prophets, right, to show us that good way, man. So that way we can, ultimately have a chance, right, to be able to, make it to the kingdom and live, man. Because right now we're just surviving, right? Whether you're in this gospel or you're in the world, man. If you're an Israelite, you're just surviving. You're not living. You know what I mean? So the Lord Yahweh Bashem El Shai ultimately is giving us that path to be able to get the hell up out of here, man. But you Israelites, man, constantly are slapping the Lord's hands, constantly scoffing and mocking the prophets, man.
Yep.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Micah chapter 6 and verse 8. And it says, he hath showed thee, oh man, what is good.
Right.
The Lord have given straight commandments to those who came and what they should observe to do to avoid punishment, man.
Right, man, because what's good? The word of the Lord, man. Right? The Lord Yahweh Bashem El Shai, period, man. Right?
Kind of says, what doeth the Lord require of thee? What to do justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy power.
That's right.
See, that's what we're supposed to do, man. We're supposed to walk justly. We're supposed to walk upright. Right? How we walk upright, man, by following these precepts, following these scriptures, and applying them to our life. That's how we live in righteousness to the best of our ability, man. Not according to what we think.
Right.
For our scripture say, depart from your own understanding.
That's right.
Or lean not on their own understanding, man.
That's right. Hey, you people out here, man, you know what I mean? Again, we can't, you know what I mean? There's really no point to, go out here and try to rebuke these people, man. They're conscience seared with a hot iron, man, into some wicked ass shit, So it's at the end of the day, man, it is what it is, man, So all we can really do, man, is Acts 3 and 17, or it's like, what is that? Ezekiel 3 and 17, man. Warn the people that if they don't turn away from their righteousness, man, that they're ultimately, or it's like if they don't, it's like, with that slip of the words, man, if they don't turn from their wickedness, right, then they're ultimately going to be destroyed, right? But if they turn from their wickedness, then they ultimately have a good chance, of Lord will being delivered, man, So as it says in Acts 3 and 23, man, he that will not hearken unto that prophet, will not hear that prophet, shall be destroyed from among the people, man. So, I mean, unless you got something else, just making it quick, man, just pointing some things out, man, I was just about to say that.
I mean, for all you Israelites out there, man, I know this truth, right? This ain't right, man. Just pray Yahweh Bashem El Shai, keep doing the mentality, man, because this obviously isn't right. These,
right.
Doing these type of events is not gonna save us, man. We have our own high holy days.
That's right.
And how come Esau don't teach you those?
Right.
How come he don't teach you the real holy days according to the Bible? It's because he doesn't want you to keep them, man. This devil doesn't want you to serve the Lord. He wants you to be distracted, especially in the times now. A lot of distractions going out, man.
That's
All right,
right.
so just stay focused and keep your eyes single, man.
That's right, man. Hey, so Lord will, it's been edifying. Lord will, straight to the point. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops who were millstone and rule very well, very beautifully. Till next time, we say Shalom, Kwame Yasharallah, and above all, Shalom.